Zinc doesn't usually come up in romantic conversations. No one whispers, your zinc levels must be optimal, over candlelit dinners. And yet, if we're being honest, zinc might be one of the most important players in the behind-the-scenes drama of male fertility. It doesn't make headlines like testosterone or grab attention like performance supplements with flashy packaging and questionable slogans, but zinc is quietly, reliably, and scientifically the MVP when it comes to the male reproductive system doing its job. Let's cut straight to it. If testosterone is the fuel for male fertility, zinc is the refinery. You simply don't get adequate testosterone production without adequate zinc. It's a required cofactor for enzymes that help convert cholesterol, yes, cholesterol, into testosterone, which means that without zinc, your body's hormone factory is running on low power or stalling altogether. Low testosterone doesn't just affect libido or muscle mass, it also means reduced sperm production, lower motility, and a less than stellar performance on the biological scoreboard. And while we're down at the microscopic level, let's talk about sperm motility, that is, the ability of sperm to swim. This is not just a minor feature, it's kind of the whole deal. If sperm can't move properly, they can't reach the egg, and we all know how that story ends. Zinc plays a major role in the structure and function of sperm tails, the whip-like appendages that help them swim. Without enough zinc, sperm becomes sluggish, like someone who just ate a giant burrito and tried to go jogging, and fertility potential drops. Now, men with fertility issues are often advised to take zinc supplements, and for good reason. Clinical studies consistently show that men with low sperm counts or poor motility often have lower than normal zinc levels in their seminal plasma. And when they start supplementing, magic doesn't happen overnight, but improvements do happen. Higher sperm counts, stronger swimmers, better morphology. It's like giving your reproductive system a quiet, unassuming upgrade. Not a flashy turbo boost. More like replacing bad spark plugs with better ones. The car still looks the same, but suddenly it runs like it's meant to. What makes all of this even more fascinating, or frustrating depending on your perspective, is how common zinc deficiency is in men, especially those under chronic stress, heavy exercisers, vegetarians, men with digestive issues, or anyone who's a regular drinker. Alcohol not only reduces zinc absorption but also increases its excretion, meaning your Friday night beers may be taking more from you than your dignity and your phone battery. And if you've ever popped an antacid like candy, congratulations, you've just made it harder to absorb zinc, too. Even if you're not actively trying to father children right now, healthy testosterone and reproductive function are worth paying attention to. Fertility isn't just about babies, it's a proxy marker for overall male health. Testosterone supports energy, focus, muscle maintenance, fat distribution, mood, and even bone density. And zinc is quietly supporting all of that, like the most underpaid assistant in the entire endocrine office. The best part? Zinc doesn't demand a complicated ritual. You don't need to meditate with moonstones or eat a diet composed entirely of raw organ meats. You just need a modest intake through foods like oysters, nature's highest source, beef, eggs, seeds, and nuts, or a smartly chosen supplement. Not the 300% of the daily value kind, either, just a reasonable dose to top off the tank. In a world full of loud promises and complicated fertility regimens, zinc is refreshingly simple. It doesn't shout, it doesn't sparkle, but it works. Sometimes, the key to getting back on track isn't some secret supplement stack. It's remembering that your body is a machine, and sometimes all it needs is one humble trace mineral to get the wheels turning again. So, here's to zinc, the small thing that makes a big difference, especially when the stakes are literally life itself.